I get it now. I know how to do this. I'm a big fan of whatever this is. The background, it being like floating. Anyway, I am your host, Jay. This is the 6T. I just wanted to go ahead and come in here and first of all, I have to apologize. I said Apollo plus Apify is dead. It's not dead. We're going to go ahead and jump into that in a second. But I also wanted to go ahead and take a deep dive and jump into something that's going to be very interesting for you guys. I know that OpenAI agent just came out and people are talking about that. I know people talk about N8N. I know people talk about make.com. I know people talk about Zapier. The big thing is obviously automation is coming to AI quicker than usual. But at the same time, it's like, I think we get caught up in, me included, caught up in learning and not taking action. So, as an example, we know how to go ahead and find our ideal customer. We would be able to go ahead and scrape our website, put our information and copy and paste it into any AI tool, right? And then we were saying find, we would just put find or get ICP, right? So we'll be able to go ahead and do that, and AI would be able to help us locate who our ICP is. If we needed a little bit more help, we'll be able to go and say, hey, filter down as to who I need to go ahead and talk directly to. Who is my ideal customers if I'm talking to them one-on-one, right? That's what you can go ahead and do with AI. I think I've had videos about that, so you guys don't need to see me go ahead and do that. What I do need to do is correct myself and just say that Apollo and Apify, maybe they had a fight. Apollo really got mad, and Apify was like, "Yo, listen, we don't control our actors. Our actors do what they need to do." So I said that was dead last week, but with technology, it's always going to be moving and it's always going to be reinventing itself. So if you are to go to Apify, if you are to go ahead and sign up, it is $5 to go ahead and sign up. You don't have to go to Apollo and scrape and find your email or your ICP there. You can come to Apify and do the ICP, I guess, creation here, meaning that if you come and see lead scrapers, just go to Apify, sign in, get your $5 free, and then go just type in lead scrapers. And then here you'll be able to go ahead and say who's the person that you're looking for. First and last name, that could be optional. Job title, who you're looking for, like owners, founders. That's what I'm looking for. And then you're able to go ahead and kind of fill this information out. You're able to go ahead and hit start. The thing that I like about this particular scraper is that you pay per event. So if you want 1,000 contacts, you're going to go ahead and get it for $1 or maybe even $1.70. Doesn't matter. But you're able to go ahead and get it for $2 out of your $5. That's amazing. So if you get 1,000, it depends on what niche you're in. But if you are able to go ahead and get 1,000 leads, right? I just was watching a YouTube seminar from Instantly, and they were saying that, in order for you to really test your emails, you want to make sure that you're sending at least 2,000 before you say that, your emails aren't working. That's basically, so for $2, you can get 2,000 leads. But to be honest with you, is that depending on your industry, emails are hard to find. So what you would want to do after this, you'd want to go ahead and make sure that you're searching for a verifier. So you're searching for an email verifier. Just type in email verifier. It would help if I could spell. There you go. So verify emails right here for $1.70 per 1,000. So you're looking at, if you get an account, I think account is $30. You're looking at 2,000 leads for $2. Then you're looking at $1.70 per 1,000 leads. So you're able to go ahead and just take a look here. Ooh, dang. I might have to check this one out. That might be something that we can go ahead and take a look at later in a different video. But other than that, that's me sidetracking, but that's how you go ahead and you get started. So we know how to get started. We're not stuck in the learning train. We want to make sure that we are learning, but taking action. So we know how to get at least 1,000 leads. We know how to validate. We can do that all for under $5. This is free for AI, and this is going to be, chipping into the $5 that they gave you for free. What you're going to want to then do is that you're going to want to go ahead and set up an Instantly account. You set up an Instantly account. It's the best thing ever. You can go ahead and just make sure that you're setting up your Instantly account. I believe it's $40. I think they give you $14 for free, 14 days for free. I said $14. I'll put my link below and see if they give you 30 days. I don't know, but we'll figure that out. But right now, we're able to go ahead and just come in here, and then we can go ahead and create a campaign. Campaigns are very easy. Check out one of my last videos that I'll show you how to go ahead and run a campaign. If you don't know how to do follow-up emails or closing emails, basically, you got the cold email, then you got the 3 or 4 follow-ups. And my video is going to go ahead and show you exactly how to go ahead and set that up for you, and you can use AI to go ahead and do so. Very amazing there. And then before I run out of, because I'm trying to make this video about 10 minutes, maybe the most, and I'm rambling. But what I'm saying is that the big whoop-de-doo surprise, or whatever, however I want to go and say it, we want to go ahead and make sure that we're focusing on how our copy looks. So if we have to send 2,000 emails and our copy stinks, how do we know? We don't know. We have to go ahead and see what copy might work on our phones, right? See what copy might work on our phones. We might want to go ahead and what I mean by that is like, what emails do you get that are like, oh, I opened this and I was really interested in that. That's the copywriting. That's how you want to go ahead and make sure that you're seeing the copy. Read a couple books that might take you there. But if you know that you have a good template that you want to go ahead and use, obviously you want to go ahead and include AI to help write your template, which you can go ahead and do. Write a polarizing, personal custom email for my ICP. You can do that. But I did want to go ahead and show you there is a tool that nobody's talking about that's getting better week by week. I didn't check last week, but bi-weekly. It is getting better. It's doing a better job at handling requests. Instead of you learning how to go ahead and build in N8N, build in Zapier, build in make.com, Google has a tool for you. For you. I'm telling you, it has a tool for you. It's so easy to use. Natural language. You can build your own agent. I'm going to put this on pause because I want to show you guys. All right, so I had to go ahead and put it on my screen because usually like Google Chrome and Safari just don't work together. I just like how clean Safari is sometimes. It's just clean. But overall, is that if you go to Opal, OPAL with google.com, it really allows you to go ahead and set yourself up for success, right? So here I created an app that I'm able to go ahead and use using natural language, mini apps, right? And then here you can go ahead and see what comes with this blog writer. You guys can go ahead and take a look at it. I already gave you the website, but the big thing that I wanted to go ahead and do right here is using natural language. Is that I was able to go ahead and build this agent, and this agent is going to go ahead and do this. It's going to take the leads that I scraped off of Lead Scraper and saved it as a CSV. So it's going to take those leads. I'm going to be able to go ahead and actually, you know what? Let me see. I'm going to be able to go ahead and start and import those leads. And then what's going to happen is that it's then going to go ahead and extract that information from the CSV. It's going to go ahead and research each individual lead. And then it's going to customize some emails. And then it's going to, I don't know why it's generating emails. It's supposed to first of all, personalize the emails. I'm not really sure what this step is right here, but we'll find out. And then it's going to go ahead and display those personalized emails. So that way we can go ahead and start using this. I'm going to put this on pause so that way you guys can go ahead and see the end result and see if we like it or not. All right, I wanted to come back after this was done doing what it needed to do, and I have no idea how to put it back on my screen. So I'm just going to go ahead and just show you guys. If you go to Opal and you just are able to go ahead and create your prompt, this is what it could go ahead and come up with. Obviously, the emails are not the best, but at least you can go ahead and do a lot of bulk emails if you are able to go ahead and get the right script. I might share this. I might share this. I, I don't know. I might share this app. Yeah, I think I'm going to share it in the show notes so you guys can go ahead and take a look. Peace.